Yeah, I know I'm late. I know. I understand. I was gonna record after the game yesterday, but fuck, I got tired. I'm sorry. I'm old. I wake up and go to work at 7 a.m. I do all this stuff. I don't have the capacity to record after a game that ends at 11:30 p.m. And this is coming from a guy who's a Warriors fan on the East Coast. Every game I watch is at 10 fucking 30. Every game. Every game. But I'm out of the loop when it comes to staying up late and being able to record. I even brought my computer in here to record, and then I sat in this chair and I looked at the screen like this. And I thought it was gonna like this the whole time. And I knew it just wasn't gonna work out. So I had to wait until after work today and listen. Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs upset OKC in the first game. They did not have De'Aaron Fox. OKC has everybody healthy, and it was one of the greatest games I think I've ever seen in my life. Ever. This rivals that OKC versus Warriors game where Curry hit the double bang three. This rivals, the game where J.R. Smith missed and got the rebound and ran out to the three-point line after the missed free throw. This rivals, let me think what else. The LeBron game winner off of one leg, fading to the side against the Toronto Raptors. This rivals a lot of games right now. A lot of them. This rivals the I'm Back game by Steph Curry. Underrated game. Go watch that motherfucker. Because that's one of my favorites. Swear to God. This rivals game 3 against Celtics for Steph Curry. This is a Warriors fan saying this rivals because these are games that I think are the greatest of all time just because of my emotional attachment to them and just the type of fan I am. I'm a fucking fan. I'm a fan. I don't know. Was it game 3 or was it game 4? I think it might have been game 4 because we were down 2-1. I believe. I think that's what it was. But yeah, one of those games, Curry had 42 with hella threes. He was going stupid in that third quarter, per usual. But let me not get off topic. This is one of the greatest games of all time. Victor Wembanyama, 41 points, 24 rebounds, I believe. 3 blocks. Very pivotal block at the end of the game in clutch time. Chet Holmgren, did his thing. He had 8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, both in the fourth quarter. Both very good blocks against Wemby. But then at the end of the day, throughout the entire game, when he was on Wemby attacked him, and it went really well for him. And then OKC went away from Chet being the main defender so he can be a backline defender because that is where he is more suited, to be honest. And it didn't really work, as you can tell by the fact that Wemby had fucking 41 points and 9 offensive rebounds this game out of 24, I believe. Let me double checking that. But he had a lot of offensive rebounds, I remember. And it's because they had smaller people like J-Dub, Alex Caruso, Lou Dort, all these people who just foul hella, and they think that's just gonna work because Wemby's really tall, but no, it doesn't really work. Yeah, he had 9 offensive rebounds. And there's a few things that to talk about this OKC team because I never go into series or games fully hating on the team unless my team is playing against them. This is truly how I feel about this OKC team. They are one of the most annoying fucking teams to watch play basketball. And it's not even the way that they play. It is what they do during a game. Give me 1 second. I'm getting a call from Enrique. What do you need, man?
Motherfucker, that shit hurt.
What do you need, man?
I didn't record because of you.
Dude, I'm literally recording. I'm literally recording right now.
What?
I'm literally recording right now.
You see, you don't wait for me to get out of work.
Are you ready?
No, I got shit to do.
See, this is why I don't wait. Shit.
Maybe you wait like an hour.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, that's fried. That's cooked. Souffled.
You see, and then you want to post TikToks talking about I didn't wait. Yeah, you talking about look what Rico do instead of record. You flat.
Say hi to the people, man.
No, listen, y'all need to understand his ass be flaking.
Hey, if I was flaking, he'd record more solos, guys. He don't record any solos. See y'all next time. All right, say bye, bro. Say bye.
I'm nervous.
Oh, my God. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, okay. OKC is a very annoying team to watch play basketball at times. And it's not even their brand of basketball. I don't have much of I don't pay no mind to how they play basketball. But it's the fact that they play with such physical defensive they play relentless physical defense, and then whenever they get that back on the offensive side, they bitch and complain and moan. And they did that so much in this game to the point where it made it very hard to be impartial. Like, if you were not an OKC fan, there was no way you were impartial during this game. All that flailing that J-Dub was doing. J-Dub complained after getting clean blocked. He complained after getting clean blocked, and he fouled him on purpose to complain. And then after that, he got locked up, complained, and then after that, he made a layup, wide open layup, and then complained because he didn't get a call there. And then, what's it called? Jared McCain literally offensive fouled somebody. He had his arm like this, pushed it. That's an offensive foul. And then asked for an and one. Mark Daniel really ran in the middle of the court after Alex Caruso flopped against Wemby and was screaming for them to review to see if it was a flagrant foul on an up, like the most obvious flop of all time. I understand you got to sell the call. It was the most obvious sell of all time. He was selling the shit out of it. There was no way in hell that was a flagrant. So we just wasting time. Like, we're wasting time. And they're doing it just to, I don't even know why they're doing it. And that's my least favorite thing about this OKC team, because they're so like, they have this whole gimmick of being cool and being hype and all this shit. And their fans have the same thing. Fans are chanting, refs, you suck. Bitch, your fucking best player is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And I'm not here to be like, oh yeah, he's a flopper. But a lot of his offense in that fourth quarter was predicated on him getting to the line by forcing fouls. So you can't say refs, you suck when they're consistently on your side, because your star player is mainly putting their attention to them. Their whole game plan on defense for Wemby was, we're going to go so rough on him to the point where it's literally fouling every play, and the refs are not going to call a foul every play. Lou Dort, I'm being genuinely serious. I don't know what the fuck you do on the court. Like, you can defend, and then you just lose your mind and you start, like, trying to hurt people every game. Chet Holmgren, I don't know what you do on the court. Because you can't shoot, you can't score, and your last two offensive plays, you got locked up by Dylan Harper, and then you got blocked by Devin Vassell. You're 7'2", gang. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what makes you feel comfortable enough to have such a bad fucking game? Like, what? I can't even explain it. J-Dub, great game. Alex Caruso, great game. And this is another point that I was bringing up. This is a game OKC should win 99% of the time. Alex Caruso has 30 points, 8 threes. J-Dub, first game back, has damn near 30 himself, has a lot of great shots, and is playing good defense. This is not what I expected from J-Dub in his first game back from injury. And usually what I saw this season was they played better without J-Dub in the lineup a lot of the time. So to see him be their second best player this game was crazy. Shai really felt the heat from Wemby in the paint. Every time he went in the paint, you could tell he was nervous to put it up. And when he missed that bunny, you could tell why he missed that bunny. He saw Wemby, and he felt that, what's that old badge from 2K, Intimidator? He felt that Intimidator badge light up. Because he was struggling to get to the paint the entire game. And it just continued to be that way because Wemby's there. And they almost had this game. So close to having this game. When they were up by 3, the fans were chanting. I saw a lot of fans waving bye-bye to them. Spurs fans, oh my God, OKC fans, y'all are insufferable in every level, bro. Insufferable. But, they're waving bye to everybody, and then Wemby casually comes down the court and makes a 30-foot fucking three-pointer. And they did not chant a fucking thing after that. Not a word. Not a word. Shai gets locked up for the last shot, I believe. Oh, and then the J-Dub, the shot before that was terrible. That nut-ass mid-range fading to the opposite side. It didn't even hit rim. It hit the other side of the backboard. Terrible shot. Horrid. Like, why are you shooting that shit? And then the second overtime, it was pretty obvious. Both teams were gassed, but the team that had more, adrenaline running was it was the Spurs, and OKC was out of it. They had a moment where they could have taken the momentum with Shai doing that double step back where he crossed up Dylan Harper and then he missed. If he made that, that's a lot of momentum for them. But after that, Wemby went across, dunked on Chet. The game's over there. I'm not gonna lie, because he got the and one as well. Dylan Harper, amazing game. Amazing game for the young man, you know what I mean? Attacking the rim like I said he will. And that was one of the biggest things I said coming into the series was can they handle the Spurs rim pressure? And they're missing one of their better rim pressure guards with De'Aaron Fox. So like with just Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper, they struggled a lot with dealing with paint points. Let me check the paint points for this game. I don't know if I can, but points in the paint, they had 52 in comparison to OKC's 38. What the fuck? That's crazy. They only had 38 points in the paint. What the fuck were y'all doing? I mean, this is a high volume 3-point shooting team. They had a lot more threes shot, I believe. Not a lot more, but they shot 45. The Spurs shot 43. Wemby only shot 2, which I like a lot from him because at the end of the day, if you have a person who is 6'5" on you, go to the fucking paint. And he didn't turn over the ball a lot this game. He didn't have a lot of bad decisions this game. The only real person that like I feel like had a very bad game for them. I mean, to be honest, I'm not even lying. This is not a good Spurs game, efficiency wise. Dylan Harper shot 40%. Jillian Champagne, who's been unstoppable this playoffs, is shooting 33%. Stephon Castle 35%. Devin Vassell 41%. Keldon Johnson 44%. Like they did not have this insanely crazy fucking game. It's just the fact that Wemby had 41, 24, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Like he went crazy. And also, if I'm an OKC fan, what do I think positively about this game? Like you can be like, oh yeah, Shea didn't really have a game. I guess you could say Lou Dort didn't have a game. Chet had a bad game. But I'm being completely honest, I don't know if Chet will have a game in this series. And Shea has to find a different way to play basketball against Wemby because Wemby's paint defense is probably the greatest paint defense of all time. At least from what I've seen so far this season, insane paint defense. Otherworldly, truly. It is crazy. It's incredible like when you're skilled in 7'5" what you can do because the way he plays defense isn't like it's not normal. His recovery time is not normal, but he knows when he can recover because of his length and his size, and like his speed at that size is still incredible. The only times that Shea really had good looks was out of timeout, out of timeout, out of bounds plays where they were making sure that Wemby was off of him, guarding somebody in the corner. Like I remember at the end of the fourth quarter, Wemby was not in the paint because he was guarding Chet in the corner. One of the things I said was I'm living with the Chet 3 at this time, but I can understand why you'd rather just guard the 3 instead of just helping on the 2 because if you help on the 2 and they pass it to 3 and the 3 makes it, you look like a jackass. You look like the biggest jackass in the world. But Shea didn't get going from anywhere else. He like one-on-ones with Wemby didn't do much. He didn't even get many opportunities like that. His real time was just like kind of driving and hoping that they foul at this point in time, which is like that's worrying if you are an OKC fan because I don't know how you rectify that. I understand a lot of shots were things that he can make, but also his paint touches are going to be down significantly, and we're seeing the way they're officiating the series. It's going to be physical. Be fine with that. Do not complain every fucking game. Okay, see, I'm being genuinely serious. This is a time where y'all can really get some people to like y'all. Because this game, the highlight is how y'all were acting. After Shea tied the game up and y'all went to that timeout and y'all were pushing the camera, that's fucking corny. Y'all want to seem like y'all are going to be in a documentary in 20 years. And y'all want it to be the intro. That is fucking corny. And that is not cool. Y'all look lame as shit. Especially since y'all lost. Y'all look lame as shit. Like, honestly, y'all look fucking lame. And every time they put him on camera, they was being cocky and arrogant. And, like, it just gave off such a bad impression to anybody who wanted to root, like, and be impartial during this. Nobody liked OKC after that game except for OKC fans. That's genuinely what I think. But coming into game 2, I think OKC they're gonna take this one. Unless Fox comes back, that's a completely different dynamic that I don't even think they can game plan for because they could barely game plan for Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper is such an elusive scorer in the paint, but do they have anybody who can handle the speed of a De'Aaron Fox? Like Lou Dort, I'm sorry. I don't think highly of Lou Dort as a basketball player. I don't think highly of many people on that OKC bench that do well. Isaiah Hartenstein, I don't think that highly of him. I don't think that highly of Chet at all right now because whenever he's had a situation against another big man who is nearly as skilled as him or can defend big men, he has not played well. So genuinely go back into the last few years of his playoff career. It's whenever he plays against an actual like stable big, he's never played well. And he was running for the smoke this entire game. Wemby is going at it in the paint, and you don't think once. Like, I understand you guys have game plans. You got but the fact that your coach's game plan is you're not gonna guard the big that you are literally put on this team to guard because we want you to be a backline defender because that is all you're good at. If I'm Chet, I'm saying to my coach straight up, I can guard him. Let me guard him. But he doesn't have that dog in him, I guess. I don't understand. But once again, the Spurs, really well coached. Mitch almost sold the game for me with the way that he was letting Stephon Cassell really, like, ball handle. Like, he was doing a role that he can't do yet. He had 11 turnovers. Did not shoot the ball well at all after such an amazing game against the Timberwolves. And the Spurs, like, this is a game that OKC, like, I can't get over it. OKC wins this game 99% of the time. The Spurs shot poorly. They did not shoot well. They had barely any contributions from the bench. It was literally just Wemby and Dylan Harper going crazy. Of course, the bench players made timely shots, like when Julian Champagnie made that contested 3 with 1 second left on the clock. Like, that is a very timely shot, and they had contributions, but there was nobody going off. Like, nobody went off other than Wemby and Dylan Harper. OKC had 2 contributions from people other than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and one of them was Alex Caruso making 8 threes in the game, and they lost. So I had Spurs in 7. I don't know what type of adjustments Mark Daniel's going to make. I'm interested to see what adjustments both of them make, especially if Fox is back from his little his resting time, but what a fucking game. What a game, y'all.